Welcome to another startup and complete car documentation. What we have today is a 2016 Ram 1500 ST regular cab. This 1500 regular cab is painted in granite crystal metallic. On the key, you have the buttons for lock, unlock, and panic. On the door panels, you'll find a couple areas for storage, a couple of bottle holders in here. It does have power windows, locks, and mirrors. It has a two-tone black and diesel gray interior with cloth seating surfaces. Front seats are manually adjusted. But now that we're behind the wheel, let's go ahead and start up that 5.7 Hemi. The Ram pickup dates back to 1981 when the first generation debuted as a refreshed Dodge D-Series. It has since become extremely popular and it has proven to be a formidable competitor to the trucks from Ford and General Motors. The Ram is currently in its 5th generation as of the 2023 model year. Around 2011, Dodge and Ram officially became two separate makes, so ever since then, the Ram pickup has simply been branded as a Ram and no longer a Dodge Ram. Now this 2016 model we have here represents the 4th generation of the Ram pickup, which made its debut for the 2009 model year, initially as a 2009 Dodge Ram 1500. Although the Ram pickup was completely redesigned for its 5th generation for 2019, the outgoing 4th gen Ram is actually still being produced in half-ton form at least as of 2023, with the name Ram 1500 Classic. Pretty impressive longevity from the 4th gen Ram. Over the years, the 4th gen Ram has received a number of facelifts and changes to keep it up to date, which include various cosmetic touch-ups, updated features and technology, and even changes to the engine and transmission options. The 2016 Ram pickup came as the half-ton 1500 like this one, along with the 3/4-ton 2500, the 1-ton 3500, as well as the commercial Class 4 and 5 4500 and 5500. The 2016 Ram 1500 came in 3 body styles: regular cab, quad cab, and crew cab. As for trim levels, the Ram 1500 could be had in quite the array for 2016, depending on the cab style. There's the base ST/Tradesman, I believe they're the same. Then you have Express, SLT, Rebel, Bighorn, Outdoorsman, Sport, Laramie, Laramie Longhorn, and finally Limited. The half-ton Ram 1500 offered 3 different engines for 2016. The base one is a 3.6-liter gas V6 with 305 horsepower. Then you have the option of an eco-diesel 3-liter turbo diesel V6, which is down on horsepower a bit but makes up for it by being the most torquey engine of the trio, with 420 pound-feet to be exact. Finally, we come to the top engine, the one that this truck has, which is the 5.7-liter Hemi V8, cranking out nearly 400 horses and over 400 pound-feet of torque. As for transmissions, most 2016 1500s use an 8-speed automatic, although a 6-speed auto came on some V8 models as well. The one in this video has the 8-speed. Your drivetrain options, as you'd expect, are rear-wheel drive and 4-wheel drive. First up in the instrument cluster, we have 4 analog gauges, your tachometer, speedometer, fuel gauge, and temperature gauge. And then there's also a digital info display, which can be gone through via these controls on the steering wheel. You can bring up your digital speedometer, lots of info, vehicle status, that kind of thing. Some useful information. Your fuel economy info, trip A, all the trip computers, messages, and then some settings. It has a 4-spoke design, multifunctional steering wheel. There are comfort grips all around the rim. As for controls, on this side you have your information display controls along with your voice command and Bluetooth controls. And then on this side you'll find your cruise controls and also the buttons to manually shift the transmission. The steering wheel is tilt only. The parking brake is foot operated. Your headlight switch, climate vent for the driver. And right here you'll find your high beam, turn signal, and wiper stalk. Going down the center of the interior, you have a little bit of storage up top, central climate vents. Right here is your Uconnect touchscreen infotainment system, at least the version that you get in the ST trim. This is a pretty small touchscreen. Higher trim levels, of course, give you a much larger one, but we'll go over this system in a bit. A storage area, your hazard switch. You have all of your single zone climate controls right here. Your tow haul mode and traction control buttons. Right here is your rotary style gear shifter. Putting it in reverse does reveal a backup camera with guidance lines. Below the shifter, you have your 4-wheel drive controls. You have 2-wheel drive, neutral, 4-wheel drive low, and 4-wheel drive lock. Got a 12-volt power outlet on this side, and a USB port on that one. Some storage. It does have bench seats, so you can sit a third person in the center. Or you can fold down the center console to reveal 3 cup holders and a pretty large storage area, along with another 12-volt power outlet, as well as an aux port and another USB port. Your rear window, codecs, little storage area above the glove box, grab handles on the A-pillars, only the passenger sun visor has a vanity mirror, manually dimming rear view, and your overhead lighting. Alright, so here is the radio interface / infotainment system that you get on this trim level of the Ram 1500 in 2016. And it's a very simple, easy to use setup. You have the touchscreen, and then alongside of it you've got some shortcuts, and then below that you have your volume, power, and tuning knobs, and then screen off and back buttons. But right now we're on the radio screen. Your sources are AM, FM, and Sirius XM. Station info, sound settings, Media takes you to anything you might have hooked up. You can pair a phone, bring up a compass, all sorts of system settings. And then the More button takes you to your digital clock and your outside temperature. But now let's go ahead and roll down the driver's window and take a look at the engine bay. Both the windows are automatic down. This one's riding on 20-inch, 5-spoke chrome rims. Powering this ST is the Ram half-ton's top engine for 2016, which is the Hemi 5.7-liter naturally aspirated V8. This pushrod engine uses an iron block with aluminum heads, along with 2 valves per cylinder and variable valve timing. Horsepower is rated at 395 at 5600 RPM, while torque is rated at 410 pound-feet at 3950 RPM. The truck in this video is a 4-wheel drive model, and the transmission is an 8-speed automatic with manual shiftability. Running on regular unleaded with a 26-gallon fuel tank, EPA estimates from this truck's original window sticker are 15 mpg in the city and 21 mpg on the highway. It has an independent short and long arm front suspension and a solid axle multi-link rear setup. Bringing the Ram to a stop are standard 4-wheel disc brakes. Max towing capacity for this truck I believe is about 8,970 pounds, and the payload capacity I believe is 1,390 pounds. Behind the seats, you will find a little bit of storage. This 1500 regular cab is the short bed model with the 6-foot 4-inch box. Anyhow, thanks for checking out this tour of this 2016 Ram 1500, and as always, stay on the lookout for future tours.